Good morning everyone, today we'll be doing a Seiko Prospex unboxing. When you order it from the shop, it usually comes on quite a hefty Seiko style strap, and today we're gonna be unboxing that watch as if it's brand new. This is my very own Seiko Prospex watch, but I'm just going to sort of show you how it would come by default from say Goldsmiths, or by default from the manufacturer on its default strap. So initial look at the box. It's a nice white outer material. It's obviously there's not a lot to say about it really. It's a simple folding lid. Let's have a look at the actual watch. Obviously I've adjusted this to fit my very small wrists. The whole watch is housed on a black cushion. Usually you get a manual as well, but you can see this box has been used a few times, and you get like a blue manual with the whole watch as well when you order it brand new. When I originally got this watch, I don't think I had the facilities to do an unboxing for it, essentially. So here we go, guys. This is the Seiko Prospex Speedtimer. Sorry, I keep calling it Prospex Speedtimer on the original Seiko strap. So it has a 39mm case diameter with a 13.3mm case thickness. Probably weighs around about 160 grams. That's with the actual default bracelet on it, like it is at the moment. But I'd say it definitely feels more than that. I'd say it's probably more like 190, 200. It's quite a lot of weight to it, to be fair, for such a small watch. It also operates on a very good quartz movement. So it's a caliber V192 solar powered quartz, which guarantees an accuracy of plus or minus 15 seconds per month. It's got a pretty decent quality behind it. So let's move on to the dial here. So what really drew my attention to this watch and really liking it in the first place was that bright polar white dial that it comes with. It's also got sort of a very dark blue tint to those three sub-dials there. Now the dial is fully solar powered, so it actually charges the battery through the face of the watch. The battery itself isn't so much solar powered. It's not solely solar powered. It's battery operated, as well as the fact that solar power operates as like a charging station for it. So it has its own power reserve, but then it has that charging feature through the sun as well. So it also comes with 10 bars of water resistance. Nothing to say inside the actual face of the watch. Across the top of the actual face of the watch, you've got curved anti-reflective sapphire crystal with luminous hands and Lumibright material we used on it. Sorry, I'm eating a sweet and it's stuck on my tooth. Probably still eating it after. Coming out to the bezel, you've got a nice jet black tachymeter bezel. Tachymeters are used for speed timing, if you're unaware. So let's have a look at these three chronograph hands before we just operate them though. One thing to note is on this middle sub-dial here, you've got the F and the E text on the left hand side of that middle dial there. That F and that E is a charge indicator for the watch itself. So F means fully charged battery, E means empty, and then if it's in between, I've never seen it like that actually, in between, that means charge out basically. But the actual three sub-dials, you've got obviously the main seconds here. This doesn't do anything else apart from being a seconds counter. This one converts into a chronograph, and this one's obviously the 24-hour format clock. You also get a date dial at the 3 PM. So outside the casing, obviously you can see I've worn it quite a few times. Polish finish on the main outer part of the casing, with a line finish, a brush finish on the top part, almost where it meets the strap. There's no sort of markings on the outside or anything like that, and a sort of a brush finish on those chronograph hands and crown. I'm not going to operate that crown today just because I've set the time up perfectly for myself, and but I can tell you it's a decent crown. It's got good quality to it. So let's operate that chronograph. So you can see that's that middle sub-dial is converted to a chronograph, and this tachymeter's speed timing us out, and this will count seconds up to an hour. Reset. So there we go guys, that's the main watch. So let's come down to the strap. So it's a 20mm Seiko strap. I think it's just coming loose from its connection. I need to just slot that back in place. So it's a 20mm width strap, so it takes its inspiration from the Oyster strap, but it's got a bit more sort of weight and a bit more curve to it, and a bit more thickness. It's adjustable by little tiny pins as well on the side. Usually Oyster straps would have like screws rather than pins. There's plenty of room for adjustment on all of the, I think it's all the links. Yeah, you can remove all the links. Not many watches have that feature, and you've got two little options for a quick adjustment on the, well, not quick adjustment, but you can also fine tune the adjustment for the bracelet on the casing there. Speaking of the sort of the clasp, it's a double fold over, fairly good stainless steel double fold over system with a nice secure locking feature. Could feel a bit better in my eyes, but the quality is there, it's not going to come undone. It's quite a small clasp as well. It's not one you usually see. It sits quite small inside a wrist, and it's got a double push button deployment system, as you can see here. So coming around to the back, we've got no quick release option on the original strap, unfortunately. It's a screw down case back, as you can see, with that brush finish, as you can see there. There's obviously a few more markings on the back there as well to familiarise yourself with. So there we go guys, that is the Seiko Prospex Speedtimer on the original Seiko Prospex Speedtimer on the original Seiko Prospex strap. Keep calling it Prospex, I need to stop with that. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video.